Welcome to the Explore Eagle podcast, the City of Eagles podcast with the same name as our app, Explore Eagle. Hi, I'm Mayor Jason Pierce. People often ask me, what does Eagle's motto, Life Done Right, mean? In each episode, we will talk with the city leaders, staff, business owners, and residents to explore the many ways Eagle is life done right. All right, welcome to another episode of Explore Eagle podcast. Today we're here with Todd and Scott from SpitFire Taco and Tequila. And so we're excited about having you here today. So kind of tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Thanks for having us.
Yep.
Super exciting to be here in Eagle and talking to the mayor, the one and only. Todd and I have been friends for years. I started SpitFire Tacos in 2019 in San Diego. Him and I both love the brand so much. Todd is from Eagle and Boise, and we have an opportunity to take over one of the looks to be the most iconic corner in downtown Eagle, and super excited to bring tacos and tequila to your hometown.
You know, I think it's going to be great. You know, Doug Burger Den had a long-standing kind of family business here, and I think kind of bringing something that really fits what we do here at Eagle is going to be great with SpitFire Taco and Tequila.
Yeah, like I said, it's such an iconic corner here in Eagle, and seeing the Burger Den not being there, it's really exciting to put something that's going to be a part of that community and be exciting for everybody when you're driving by. Now you don't have an empty corner, you have an activation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that building, I think going on 4 years ago, and I was really selective on, what type of concept we were going to put in there to pay tribute to the corner.
So SpitFire Taco, how'd you come up with the name? What kind of the concept?
So we use spits, so trompos,
Okay.
right? So we have a multiple assortment of spits. So we do not only just the traditional, like a carne asada and pollo asada. We have jerk chicken, we have Korean pork belly, we'll have an al pastor. So we bring a little bit of, we call it north of the border. So that's kind of our tagline, is SpitFire north of the border. So we have a fried chicken taco, we have like I said, jerk chicken taco. We have some fun. We have fun with our food, and it's not your typical traditional Mexican fare. It's inauthentic. It's authentically made inauthentic tacos.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
great. So what's really cool about it too is, there's a lot of people that have been clamoring for some really good tacos and Mexican food here.
And again, we're not that authentic taco shop, right? We're a little bit elevated. We have a lot of fun with it, and they're just a different assortment of food that you're not used to getting. So we take typical palettes that you might be used to in American fare and just turn those into a taco/burrito. Oh, we can put tater tots in our burrito.
It's Idaho. It's Idaho. You have
I
to.
know.
Yeah. I mean, one of your owners is from Idaho, right? It has to be that way. So are you guys going to continue the drive-through? Will the drive-through still be there?
It's gonna be a drive-through pickup lane. So
Okay.
our food isn't fast food.
Right.
It's good food made relatively quickly,
Yeah.
but not quick enough where you can order at one point and pick up at the end. So QR codes will be in the parking lot. You can order ahead of time, and then if you do order ahead of time, you get a text message, and right when it's ready, go through the pickup lane, grab it, and go.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
There's nothing like, it's kind of that balance, right? You get the fast food that isn't the best, but then you got to wait in line when the others are making it fresh, and so it'll be good to have that
Right.
kind of newer concept.
We'll have to train some people. I'm sure there's gonna be some people trying to order through the drive-through, but we'll get used to it. And like I said, it's good food, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. But if you order ahead of time, it's super easy.
That's great. So kind of the building itself. I mean, you guys are going to have, I believe, a rooftop patio, which is going to be really cool, and a spot underneath, which, for all weather, you're able to sit outside, even if it is cold, because you won't have to worry about the rain or the snow being on there.
Right. Even now, I mean, the weather's great. A little bit of misters out there in the winter. If we have the heaters down there, it's always great to eat outside. And again, it's a smaller building, so we wanted to expand the square footage as much as possible.
Yeah. So we have, all the events that we have. I think having that second story up there where you can sit up there and look over everything, whether it's, the concerts, in the gazebo, or it's, one of our, country Christmas or Harvest Fest or fun days.
Yeah, that's the idea. It's gonna be a really cool place to hang out.
That was really the game changer, being able to do the rooftop, because that enabled us to, that really was the game changer when we decided to do it, because we could fit more people up there and it'll be something unique.
This is still a mom and pop operation, right? It's still, when you think about the big businesses that are around, and we love to have these types of businesses in Eagle. What does that kind of mean to you guys bringing it? I mean, it takes a lot to have a business like this in any city.
We are small, and this is a perfect example of some of the benefits when you are having a small business. I like to say I had a big chain of restaurants before that I sold prior, and when we wanted to make a change, if we wanted to pivot, it was like moving to a cruise ship. We're small enough now, it's like moving a canoe. So this particular location is the first one we'll have a liquor license. This is the first one where we'll have a drive-through. So because we're a smaller business, we can move like a canoe and adapt to a great location like this to make sure that we're getting the most out of it without being binded by, if we have 100 locations, we have to keep everything consistent. So we can play around a little bit and have some fun.
That's great. That's great. So what kind of made you guys choose Eagle? I mean, obviously you grew up in Boise. You have been Eagle for a long time, but there's still a lot to be said about picking a downtown in a city to do your business in.
Yeah, I'll take that. I think really just when that site came up for sale, it was an off-market deal with another proprietor in Eagle, and I knew something great had to be in that corner, so we tied it up, and that was definitely one of the segues into coming into Eagle.
That's great. Like I said, it means so much having these types of businesses. I know there were other things that we're talking about going in there over time that just didn't quite make sense in our downtown. And so the fact that you guys stepped up and did this, I think, is going to be incredible moving forward.
Yeah, we're excited. And I'm excited to do business in Idaho in general, too.
Right. All right. So are there any exciting dishes or things that, what are the types of stuff that you're going to be offering? You talked a little bit about the spits, but are there specific type things?
Yeah, like I said, we do all the traditionals. The funs are the spits, right? We have a lot of fun with those spits, those thrumples. So we'll have that stacked vertical rotisserie with some really fun exploratory menu items. So like I said, Korean pork belly and jerk chicken's always on there. We try things like buffalo chicken. We try things like, we did like an A1 marinated steak. We did like a French onion soup taco with it. So coming out here, it'll be exciting to see kind of where the flavor profiles land. And then obviously the first one with liquor license. So having fun with those margaritas is gonna be
One
awesome.
of the things that's really exciting is that we're incorporating one of our other brands into the restaurant. It's called the Early Bird Breakfast Burrito. So we'll have a full line of breakfast burritos.
Yeah, that'll be great. So what kind of will your hours be then? You'll be open morning till night?
Oh yeah, 7 a.m. till what, midnight? Whatever
something like that.
conditions are.
Yeah, I'll tell you, downtown's been, we got a lot of breakfast places, but, we can never have enough. And of course, Doug's filled that need back in the past too. So that'd be great.
Yeah.
Different option.
So being in a new area, we're searching out local produce, we're searching out local tortillerias, we're searching out local proteins. So we're trying to make this as local and I hate to use farm to fork because it's so overused, but as much of Idaho as we can use here. Like I said, we put tater tots in the burritos, so I think we're gonna fit in pretty well.
No, that's great. Using the local resources it's that Idaho way. I mean, I'm not sure how long you've been here, but you being here for a long time, almost your whole life.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I grew up here, yeah.
Grew up here. So, being able to see how much that means to everybody and the farmers that are around and everything else, it's great to see that happen.
Yeah, Todd's born and raised in Boise State, the whole from start to finish. So having Todd as a partner out here has been incredibly valuable.
Anything special that's going to come out of it for those, and what's it going to be like for those that are coming here for the first time?
Yeah, I mean the whole brand is special. I mean you're not going to find the tacos that we're going to be serving anywhere else. Our Korean pork belly taco and Korean pork belly burrito, peri-peri chicken. I mean, these aren't normal flavor combinations that you would expect.
No. And I think what's great about what you're talking about with the specials and the different things you do is it could be a surprise when you go the next time. It's not always the same thing. So if you live in Eagle and you've been to SpitFire Taco 3 or 4 times already, you go to the 4th or 5th, it could be a total different experience.
So the exciting things is our margarita menu that we plan to bring into the concept. That's going to be great. I think we're going to be really unique that way.
Definitely. So it'll just be margaritas, or will you be doing other stuff too, as far as the?
I mean, high-end tequilas, mezcals, margaritas are going to be our focal point, obviously.
That's great. So kind of our motto in Eagle is life done right. So what does that kind of mean to you guys?
Life done right. I love what I do. I love restaurants. The opportunity to bring one of my visions and businesses out here with Todd, who knows Eagle and knows Idaho. I feel like that combination of passion and local knowledge is really going to help us do right in Eagle, just for ourselves and for the community. I think we have a perfect recipe to be successful here.
Well, I appreciate you guys being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, and
Thank
look
you.
forward to it.
And thanks for having us in Eagle in general.
Definitely.
We're super excited.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on our Explore Eagle podcast. I hope you will subscribe and listen to our Explore Eagle podcast so you can hear how Eagle is life done right. In the meantime, you can check out our website at cityofeagle.org or app Explore Eagle, available for free at the Apple App Store or Google Play.